Hiya, on my own again. Brilliant sunny day. It's September and just got back from Croatia, and I've had a request from somebody called Andy to talk about the hugger that I had fitted to my my BMW GS Adventure. So here's the new beast, and we all know the problems we've had with the absolutely rubbish, and I'll show it there, mudguard that BMW provide, and how good the mudsling is. Now the mudsling provides 220% extra cover above what the mudguard covers on the OEM fitted mudguard on the bike, and it just slots in. You can see where it slots in on the back of the thing there. But there is an issue with this because it does rub on tyres, and if you notice there how the edge of the tyre, the edge of the mudguard has been rubbed down by different tyres. Now I've changed my tyres on all my bikes a couple of times now for various reviews and things, which we've done videos of, so you can see that it obviously causes a problem. So I was looking at the options, and again you can see it's my new bike. I've just got the Panicky 3 tyres fitted to it. And one of the options I came up with was a hugger. Now I know people are going to say huggers are no good, you know, you can't go off-road with a hugger. I don't intend going off-road. I've been on tracks on this bike with this hugger fitted, and it works perfectly. Now why have I got a hugger? Well, because Cornish Stig and I have just been away and done a tour around Norway with a group, I found that when Cornish Stig was sat on the back of the bike, she was getting covered in water, in muck as well. I wasn't, because the mudslinger was actually protecting me. But you can see where the foot pegs are, and the hugger would come up. The mudsling would come up here and down here. So this area here is where water would get thrown up, and that was covering the backs of her legs. So I did a bit of research, and I looked at Wunderlich on all the various sites, and Wunderlich provide carbon fibre, plastic, all sorts of different huggers for the GS Adventure. Yeah, so I did a bit of research on huggers, and Wunderlich are doing theirs for 187 quid. I think £204 was the most expensive I saw. But I also saw this one. It's exactly the same. It's just a copy. It comes from the same area of China as the Wunderlich ones come from. And I don't want to put a link up to say that, because I'm probably breaking some law somewhere, but if you look on one of these sales channels, you'll be able to see them. And this was, I think, about 45 quid. Now I fitted it on my other bike, and it was easy to do. It's just a question of the two bolts, this one here and this one here, and it unbolts and drops down the shaft. I've seen people do this on YouTube previously. You must remember to support the shaft when you drop it, and put it on a centre stand, or something like that, just to make sure it doesn't damage itself. And it took about probably half an hour to do, and then torqued it up, and there it is. Now this has been on this bike for nearly 10,000 miles, and it was on my other bike for about 4,000 miles, so I've had no issues with bolts coming loose, which people said, oh, you've got to watch the bolts, they'll come loose and all the rest of it. I've been off rough roads in Norway, I've been on rough roads down in Croatia and Bosnia, and I've had no problem with it. And it just covers more of the wheel, like a hugger you would expect, and it works brilliantly. My wife has had no muck thrown at the back of her legs off the rear wheel. So I'm really pleased with it, and for 45 quid or whatever it cost, I think that's a pretty good deal. So what I'm saying is, if your mudslinger's not working, get one of these hugger things fitted. And when I bought this bike, BMW fitted it for me, so that's pretty cool. So see you in a bit, mate. If you like this, give us a thumbs up. I called you mate then, it's like I'm talking to somebody on their own, but if you like this, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to us, because we always like that, and we'll see you in a bit.